Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson, two quarterbacks commonly ranked in the top 3 in the NFL. Before we get into any stats, let's start the intro. Alright, I'm going to start this video by saying both of these quarterbacks are incredible players. I'm just going to give you my opinion and show you some stats on why I think Russell Wilson is the better quarterback. We're going to start out with yards and touchdowns. In 2019, Russell Wilson had 31 touchdowns and 4,110 yards compared to Patrick Mahomes' 21 touchdowns, 4,031 yards. Now I know Patrick Mahomes missed 2 games in 2019, and so I'm going to compare a lot of stats that would not be affected by those 2 games. I'm also only going to be comparing stats from 2019 and not the 8 other seasons that Russell Wilson or the 1 other season that Patrick Mahomes has had. In 2019, Russell Wilson's rating was 106.3 compared to Patrick Mahomes' 105.3. Now that's not much of a difference, but in this video you'll find that all their stats are very similar. I think Russell Wilson just has a very small edge. Russell Wilson's completion percentage was just slightly better than Patrick Mahomes in 2019, which was 66.09 compared to Patrick Mahomes' 65.9. In 2019, the yards per attempt is 8.3 for Patrick Mahomes, 8 for Russell Wilson. So this is one of the very few categories where Patrick Mahomes has an edge over Russell Wilson. In 2019, they both had 5 interceptions, but Russell Wilson had 40 more pass attempts with 516 compared to Patrick Mahomes' 484. In 20-plus yard attempts, Russell Wilson has 55 completions compared to Patrick Mahomes' 50. Russell Wilson's third down rate was 36.8 compared to Patrick Mahomes' 36.3, which are both very close. But Russell Wilson again has the edge. Now that we've gotten those stats out of the way, let's talk about supporting casts. PFF, which is Pro Football Focus, is a website that takes all of the stats into account and ranks positions, games, yards, stats. Now my point in this section will be why Russell Wilson has way less to work with, and if he had Patrick Mahomes' kind of team, he would be putting up much bigger numbers like Patrick Mahomes did in 2018. Now, Russell Wilson's offensive line is ranked 27th by PFF compared to Kansas City's 16th. Now in the receiving group, Russell Wilson's is rated 17th, which is not bad. It's just an average receiving group with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Will Disley, and now Greg Olsen. But Kansas City's is rated 2nd with Tyreek Hill, Nicole Hardman, and Travis Kelce. Arguably the best tight end and arguably the best wide receiver, certainly the fastest wide receiver. Now Russell Wilson would be putting up bonker numbers with those kind of guys around him. Now before the Super Bowl, PFF had Russell Wilson rated number 1 out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL. But after the Super Bowl, since Patrick Mahomes won, they put Patrick Mahomes up to 1, which doesn't make much sense considering that's just a biased opinion because of he winning the Super Bowl, even though he didn't play well in the Super Bowl, throwing 2 interceptions and having a rating of 76.3. In 2019, PFF rated the best deep passers in the league, with Russell Wilson at number 1 and Patrick Mahomes at number 9. What this means is that Russell Wilson was the best deep passer in 2019 with throwing 20 yards or more, which is normal considering that they call him the best deep passer in the league. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all I have for today. If you could just leave a like and a subscribe. This is my first upload to Football Facts. My next upload will be about Gardner Minshew and Kyler Murray, who was the better rookie. So watch for it next Wednesday.